सेव किया था ना?
मैं सिर्फ इसलिए गया था क्योंकि उसने मुझे कॉल किया, that's it. But listen तो.
Save it for someone else.
जिंदगी में सेव करना जरूरी है, मगर जब बात पैसों की हो, सिर्फ सेविंग से काम नहीं चलेगा। इक्विटी म्यूचुअल फंड्स में इन्वेस्ट कीजिए और अपने सेविंग्स को आगे बढ़ने का मौका दीजिए।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
Let me start this episode of Politically Correct with an anecdote. Last month, Amit Shah was holding a meeting with senior BJP leaders in Mumbai. There was a very enthusiastic leader in the audience, a prominent member of the Legislative Council. He wanted to speak about Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena. He started talking about how the Shiv Sainiks aligned with the Sena before its split were not shifting to Shinde's Sena. Amit Shah was in no mood to entertain any discussion on the party's ally. Aap baith jaiye, you sit down, Shah told him. But the MLC, who is considered to be close to Devendra Fadnavis, still wanted to speak. A visibly exasperated Shah told him very firmly, baith jaiye, Modi ji ko sab kuch pata hai. Sit down, Modi ji knows everything. I learned about this from BJP leaders when I visited Mumbai last week. I'm telling you this anecdote to highlight how Amit Shah was reluctant to discuss the internal affairs of Shiv Sena. It came at a time when the BJP is well into phase 2 of its expansion plan, having reduced the Congress to its lowest tallies in the Lok Sabha in 2014 and 2019. The BJP has been going at full throttle to put down regional parties and grow at their expense. As a Maharashtra BJP leader told me, and I'm quoting him here, our party leadership has been clear that splits in regional parties are good. These parties are like a fish which must remain small enough for the shark, read BJP, to eat and grow bigger. If the fish is big, the shark cannot eat it. So why was Amit Shah reluctant to discuss Shiv Sena affairs in his internal party meeting? It was actually a sign of change in the BJP's strategy vis-a-vis its allies in the run-up to the 2024 Lok Sabha election. From its carry a damn attitude and aggressive expansionist agenda at the cost of both allies and rivals in the states, to a more accommodative approach to co-opt them. There was another sign of this change when Prime Minister Narendra Modi met BJP Chief Ministers and Deputy CMs on Sunday. He told them that there should not be a perception that the BJP is not comfortable with regional parties. We should deal with the regional parties in a way that they understand we are more concerned about regional sentiments. I'm quoting from a report by the Times of India. So what's behind the BJP's softening towards regional parties? My take is that Modi and Shah have realized the need to rope in more allies in the run-up to 24 elections. As it is, except the AIDMK in Tamil Nadu, Shiv Sena in Maharashtra, and JJP in Haryana, the BJP doesn't have any significant allies who can make much difference in the states. It's another issue that there is also a question mark on the electoral potential of these three that I mentioned. Last week, there were 13 NDA constituents who signed a statement condemning the boycott of the inauguration ceremony of the new parliament building. Apart from the BJP, AIDMK, Sena and the JJP, the list included Apna Dal, Tamil Manila Congress, Rashtriya Lok Janshakti Party of Pasupati Paras faction, India Makkal Kalvi Munitra Kadagam, AJSU, that All Jharkhand Students Union, NPP, National People's Party, NDPP, Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party, Sikkim Krantikari Morcha, and Mizo National Front. This list of 13 includes 3 parties from Tamil Nadu and 5 from northeastern states. What this list tells us is how there are no major parties with the BJP today. Out of the dozen parties which signed a statement against opposition boycott last week, only the AIADMK has the potential to contributed any significant way as Tamil Nadu sends 39 MPs to the Lok Sabha. The principal opposition party in Tamil Nadu is, however, much weakened in the absence of a charismatic leader like Jayalalitha, and after the expulsion of former CM O. Pannirselvam. So let me go back to 2014 Lok Sabha election. You know, the BJP had 26 allies in the NDA then, in 2014. The BJP then won 282 and its allies 54 seats, taking the NDA's total tally to 336. Of these 54 seats the allies contributed, 18 came from the Shiv Sena, 16 from TDP, 6 from LJP, 4 from the Shiromani Akali Dal, 3 from the Rashtriya Lok Samata Party and 2 from the Apna Dal, among others. In 2019 election, the BJP won 303 and its allies won 50 seats to take the NDA's tally to 353. The allies tally of 50 included 18 from Shiv Sena, 16 from JDU, 6 from LJP and 2 each from Apna Dal and Shiromani Akali Dal, among others. Essentially, there were 4 parties that contributed significantly to the NDA's tallies in 2014 and 2019 Lok Sabha elections: Shiv Sena, TDP, JDU and LJP. As it is, the TDP and the JDU are no more with the BJP. The BJP is now left with the Shiv Sena, minus Uddhav Thackeray faction of course, and the LJP, again minus Chirag Paswan faction. If you discount the recent assembly by-polls, Eknath Shinde-led Shiv Sena actually remains untested in the context of the next Lok Sabha election. Although PM Modi has retained Pasupati Paras of the LJP in his cabinet, it's Chirag Paswan who has actually inherited his late father Ram Vilas Paswan's political legacy in terms of the popular support on the ground. Having lost about 2 dozen small and big allies in the past 9 years, the BJP is now staring at the possibility of facing double anti-incumbency in 2024. I mean, virtually alone, given the support base of its present allies. That explains Modi Shah's softening approach towards regional parties. I mean, that's where I started from. After its defeat in Karnataka early this month, and I'm quoting from an India Today report, the NDA currently governs 43% of the land area and 44% of the population in India. In December 2017, NDA ruled the states accounted for 78% of the land area and 69% of the population. Addressing party MPs in December 2017, Prime Minister Modi had said that the Congress under Indira Gandhi had ruled in 18 states, but the BJP and its allies had gained power in 19 states in the first 3.5 years of his since he became the Prime Minister. The NDA went on to add 3 more states 2 months later: Tripura, Meghalaya and Nagaland. So the NDA was ruling 22 states and union territories by the end of February 2018. Today, the BJP has its chief ministers or deputy chief ministers in a dozen states only. So is the BJP peaking in states? No wonder BJP leaders are having jitters about 2024, regardless of their public grandstanding. No, they are not worried about the Congress or an opposition alliance coming to power. They are worried about the BJP's tally going below, say, 240, 250, which would take away the halo around the Modi government. The BJP could still cobble up a majority in the Lok Sabha with so many anti-Congress parties in the opposition camp. But Prime Minister Modi wouldn't be the same then. Just imagine a BJD or a Trinamool or a JDU minister opposing a policy at the cabinet meeting presided over by Prime Minister Modi. Or think of the TDP or the YSRCP threatening to pull the government down if Modi did not rein in the ED or the CBI. These are, of course, hypothetical scenarios, of course. I'm only imagining a Modi-led government dependent on the support of others for survival. That's the thought that must be haunting the BJP leadership today. Even at the height of its popularity in 2019, it got 303 seats, just 31 more than the majority figure in the Lok Sabha. in 2024, as it seems today, it won't have anything more to add to what it already offered in 2019 to the increasingly transactional voters with ever increasing demands. What would also bother the BJP is the fact that it has already maximized its tally in several states in 2014 and 2019 Lok Sabha elections. Let me give you some examples. In Uttar Pradesh, for instance, the BJP and Apna Dal together won 73 seats in 2014 and 64 in 2019 out of total 80 seats. BJP won 26 and 26 out of 26 seats in Gujarat. I mean, in both 2014 and 19, BJP won all 26 seats in Gujarat. Then let me talk about other states in those two elections. 25 and 25 out of 25 seats in Rajasthan. 27 and 28 out of 29 in Madhya Pradesh. 10 and 9 out of 11 in Chhattisgarh. 12 and 12 out of 14 in Jharkhand. 17 and 25 out of 28 in Karnataka. 7 and 10 out of 10 in Haryana. All 7 in Delhi in both 2014 and 19. All 5 in Uttarakhand. All 4 in Himachal Pradesh. What these figures tell us is that the BJP might have peaked in some states. Of course, one may reject this argument and say that nothing will stop the BJP from winning the same number of seats or more in these states in 2024. I'm sure some diehard optimists may still see a scope for improvement in some of the above mentioned states. For instance, they might argue that the NDA did not win 16 out of 80 seats in UP last time, and it can go for a clean sweep there in 2024. They might contend that the BJP won 23 out of 48 seats in Maharashtra in 2014 and 2019, and the party can still improve its tally in Maharashtra. No point quibbling over it. They may have similar hopes in Bihar, West Bengal, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. There is nothing wrong about their optimism. Modi and Shah would also like to share the same, but they would not let their optimism come in the way of hard reality checks. And that explains their softening stance vis-a-vis regional parties. Having said that and talked about the messages from the Prime Minister's interaction with the Chief Minister and Amit Shah's interaction with the BJP leaders in Maharashtra, one can reasonably predict that coming weeks and months are likely to witness a new BJP that will be much more indulgent towards its current and prospective partners. Estranged or abandoned partners like Shiromani Akali Dal's Sukhbir Badal, LJP Chirag Paswan and TDP Chandrababu Naidu, among many others, are likely to get a much awaited call from Delhi sooner rather than later. Modi and Shah won't do it because they think they would need partners to form the government in 2024. They will do it to ensure that they don't depend on partners for a majority in the Lok Sabha. That's how Modi and Shah stoop to conquer. That's all from me in this episode of Politically Correct. Thanks for watching.